What's going on? Back with Ask Luka, and today's questions, which we can't fit them all in, was after I sent out an email that I shared a blog post where we put an infographic with the top 10 habits, nutrition-based habits that will deliver results. And I'll post the link below so you can see it. And the questions that I received back were, what beyond these habits, what are the characteristics that help people succeed with their plans? Okay, because here's the thing, like these 10 habits that we talked about, which is everything from drinking water to having lean protein with every meal, veggies with every meal, having carbs mostly post-workout. Not that that's crucial, but meal preparation, journaling, all these different habits that you can check out in this cool infographic that we did, right? But what is extremely important beyond that, right? As far as like even more foundational, as far as characteristics of what helps people succeed with their body transformations. And here's 4 things that I think are insanely crucial, all right? Number one, this will sound kind of out there, but it's the truth. Most people do not tell the truth about where they are, or they did not look in the mirror to say, where am I truly at, right? And we can look at that from a standpoint of like facts. You step on a stage, on a scale, and it says, hey, I'm 200 pounds, I'm 180 pounds, right? These are my measurements. This is the body fat percentage. That's the reality, right? It's the reality of like, this is exactly where I am. This is my point A. Believe it or not, most people don't know where their point A is. But there's also the point, like, what is your point A mindset-wise, right? What are the limiting beliefs that may be holding you back from being able to achieve your goal? So that might be like, hey, I don't deserve it. If I get leaner, it means this, right? I'm protecting myself from the world, so I have more layers on. These are all like real things. So you got to first step into that truth to know exactly where you are and the reality of where you are before you can look at where you want to go. So one is clarity. I'm sorry, it was truth, and truth creates, number 2, clarity, right? Clarity then becomes like, okay, now I'm really clear on what I want and why I want it. My problem is like it's the same thing as having all these goals. Hey, what do you want to achieve? I want to build muscle. I want to prepare for an endurance event. I want to get lean, and I want to improve my vertical jump, right? That's all over the place. There's no clarity there. But if you say, hey, you know what? I want to put on some muscle and get leaner in the next 12 weeks, and here's why. Like, this is my super clear-cut goal, and this is why I want to achieve it, okay? That creates clarity, and it throws everything out the window. Because then we can talk. We can say, hey, listen, I'm going to do a 10K every week. Well, that's not really falling in line with this very clear goal that you have with a very deep reason, emotional reasons why I want to achieve it. Boom, out the window, right? Everything now falls in line with this very, very clear goal, which brings us to number 3, which is focus. Right now that you got a clear goal, if you stay focused on that goal and all the white noise that's around it, which tends to happen, like let's say you start a training program and you hire a coach or you follow a program for a book or a nutrition plan from a book, you start it, you're excited about it, and then a friend goes like, oh, well, I heard that XYZ food is not good, or you shouldn't eat carbs at night, and you start doubting it. Oh, and then you start changing it up a little bit. See, now your focus is off, right? Or you had this set schedule, and all of a sudden it falls off, and like, oh, well, I'll start working up in the morning and do this and that and the other. That clear goal, that focus is off. You start doing all these things around it that may not be the behaviors that are going to reach your goal, right? And then number 4 is effort. Right, the effort that you put into it. Because I can't help, I don't know, my potential, somebody else's potential, whatever, who knows what the limit is. But what I can tell is like, at the end of the day, at the end of the week, what was the effort that I put in? Because effort is between you and you. That's it. There's no one else that can determine it. And you can bullshit people. That's the thing about it. I can bullshit anybody about how much, oh man, I put in my best effort. You deep down inside know whether you did. See, the thing is, effort, if it's not focused towards a clear goal, doesn't do anything. Because I can be working hard. I can be putting in effort, but I'm putting in effort in things that maybe don't even take me where I want to go. So we got to tell the truth about exactly where you are. Get clear on your goals. What do you want to achieve and why? So it narrows that focus, and then stay focused, stay in that lane of like, this is where I am and that's the result I want to achieve. And number 4 is putting in that full effort. Like, those are the characteristics that if you take that and then put on top of those strategies, whether it's the infographic we talked about, just those simple 10 habits, you'll have great success. You want to take something from business and put it on top of that, you'll have great success. But without it, it's just tactics and strategies and information. And remember, like, people are not searching for information. Information is everywhere, searching for transformation. So that's very important, because I got more than like 10 emails asking the question in some form of another that led to that, right? Here's all this information, but I keep kind of like falling off. I've tried this, I fell off. This seems really simple. Is it that simple? Because maybe I should be doing something more complex. No, right? Take those into account and just know, ask yourself, have you told the truth? Do you have clarity? Are you focused on that clear goal? And how much effort are you truly putting in? The only thing that only you can measure, and you can be truthful about whether you did it or not. All right? It's time to get to work. You got the game plan, you got the path, you got the plan. I'll see you next episode of Ask Luka.